Nima. I'm radiating peace, love, healing, and harmony. I enjoy good health and I celebrate abundant gifts. How you been? I just want to come on here for a second. I even haven't been on here talking to you guys in a long time. But I am here now. Gotta get some stuff. I'm out here doing a little DoorDash. But question is, are you truly a leader? I want to ask people that because there are people out here that call themselves leaders and they don't treat themselves like leaders. Like, for real, they don't treat themselves like leaders. They don't care for themselves like leaders. Like, they or will be open for the enemy to come in and attack. I don't think they know how to pray. I don't think they set themselves up before they leave the house. They don't pay attention. They always on the go, but they pour into other people's cup. They love other people more than, I guess, they value themselves or whatever. But if you're a leader, man, this is for leaders. Out here leading people. If you're not a leader, ask yourself, where are you leading your people to? Because personally, you can be leading yourself to hell. And if you're leading yourself to hell, you're leading your followers and your people to hell too. The people that's in your personal space, you're leading them to straight on into the dump. But not valuing yourself, especially if you call yourself a king. If you call yourself a king and you ignore God, what king ignore God? Go look at the times when kings and queens was there. How did they get chosen to be a king? How did she get chosen to be a queen? It's something in them that's valuable, that can lead, that can rule, that can protect. No, y'all. Are you really a leader? Can you really lead? Are you really a provider? Are you really a protector?
Hi, she already helped you?
No, ma'am. I have. Their name is Santana M.
Santana?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta pick you up for Santana. All right, she's over there lifting up. Okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
So come on and do the. Ooh, thank you for the stars, Queen Anne. Thank you for the stars. I've been going through a lot today, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, thank you. So, if someone sees sign on their car saying they need to be checked or whatever, right? We check those. How you be a leader, a king, a father, a person valuable, and you ignore the signs, and then here you is on the side of the road because you ignore God when God shows you that something needs to be checked. Like, I'm trying to make stuff make sense around here because I don't want to feel like I'm devaluing myself for somebody that, no, I'm not going to say devalue, but I'm putting my value somewhere and somebody don't value themselves. They don't care about themselves or the people that or the people that's around them. Like, you put yourself in jeopardy, and then somebody else in jeopardy because you ain't want to check the warning sign that God gave you, and then you want to complain that you at the tire shop waiting 2 hours or hours for a tire, and you think the person playing, and you want to be mad and want to cuss somebody. That is God. God said you should have looked at that sign and took care of it, and you can't even see that. Like, who can't see that? And you supposed to be a leader. You call yourself a king. You're supposed to be a genius. You're supposed to have a God mentality. You're supposed to be a protector, a provider. But where is that when it comes to self-value and self-worth? Thank you, boo. I will, thank you. Let me take the picture on my order. But boy, I tell you, man. Boy, if you don't put yourself first, you will be last in somebody else's sight. You will be last. If you don't prioritize yourself, you're going to become last. Because who going to prioritize you? Who going to protect you if you don't protect yourself and protect the people around you? I just don't get it. I don't get it. How are you a leader? You the head. And ain't focused enough to protect yourself and other people. Like, wouldn't you be leading yourself to hell, and everybody that's following you gonna go right off that damn cliff, right with you? Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I wanted to snap, but I paused. I paused from snapping. I'm like, cause he don't need that. He don't need don't need her. Like, this like the second time. This is important. If you are a leader out here leading people, you the head and not the tail. You gotta be in God form out here. You got to be in some type of protection mode with the armor of God on, so the enemy can't attack you. How you out here in these streets wide open for the enemy can take on you, just destroy? How you miss important events because you ignore God? Like, and a man is the most important. How can you be a man and always say, God, 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 God doing this, God doing it, God this, God, and you have yourself open for the enemy to attack you? You set yourself up for downfalls when you ignore God, when you ignore the signs. You set yourself up downfall, and people can see that you're weak. People can see how they can get in and maneuver around over you. People can see that. That ain't power. That's weak. That's like, that's a pawn. That's a knight. People need to stop calling themselves things that they really not fully equipped to be. They need to stop doing it.
Then turn right.
I'm sitting out here like, man, I don't know what to say. I'm sitting here behooved. I'm behooved by, I seen the sign, but we ignored it. Who ignores when you have a vehicle, when that red thing go ding, something wrong? Who ignores that when they gotta be out here in these streets? Who ignores that? Can you please tell me who ignores that but a dummy, an unintelligent person, a person that's not focused, a person that really don't care? They want the enemy to come in and take them up on up through there. Am I overreaching? Because I'm just finna start minding my business. I can't. When I have to go to questioning who am I to something, what is my purpose to this, what, like, I shouldn't even have to do all that. I shouldn't have to question or second guess anything when it comes to somebody that says they're a leader. They are a God person. They doing God's work. How you doing God's work and you ignoring God's signs?
Drive south, turn right, then turn right.
How can you be doing God's work when you ignore God's signs?
Turn right, then turn right.
Ooh, this thing telling me my battery about to be low. Let me put my seatbelt on because she gonna keep talking. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, I'm going to Krispy Kremes. Again, how can you be doing God's work and you ignore God's signs? Like, my feelings hurt. I'm not even finna sit up here.
Then, in 300 feet, turn left.
I'm not finna sit up here and lie. My feelings are hurt because I'm looking for someone to be as high ranked as me into the spiritual realm. Out here in these streets, calling themselves a leader and doing God's work. How can you be doing God's work and you ignore God's son? Then you get mad because you got to wait on the tire and you think somebody playing. That's all God. God trying to get you to see, hello, I gave you a sign and you chose to do this. So now you got to see him wait on this tire. Now you got to miss your important event. And can't even acknowledge that. Because you mad and want to be mad and want to cuss somebody and want to be... Man, I'm not going to talk too much about what's going on. If you know what's going on, you know. But I'm just saying. You got to stop living behind other people's work. Start living behind your own work. Your own buildings. Building your own. But how can you do that when you ignore God's signs? And then you wonder why you got to keep starting from ground zero. Ground zero. Every chance you get up somewhere, you got to start over. Because you ignore God's signs. And people get on up through there. And if some... Man... I get it. Everybody ain't like me. Everybody can't be spiritual as me. Everybody can't do as much work as I done did to put in to know as much as I know. But I'm just saying, are you really a leader? Are you really a leader and are you really doing God's work? Because leaders are tapped in to the higher frequency. Leaders don't get caught out here unfocused. Leaders is not finna lead people to hell. They not. They not. They not. Only fools lead people off the cliff. I didn't know they had a Krispy Kreme over here. I'm literally sitting here hurt, feelings hurt, because I'm having high thinking of somebody with this high value, this high expectation, and I'm like, you got to be focused out here. If you're an important person, if you know you're important, if you know people depending on you, you cannot get caught out here slipping because the enemy is ready to take you down. And if you keep ignoring God's signs, you think God gonna continue to protect you? No. God gonna sit there and let the enemy take his course.
Turn right.
Oh, I'm going to Dash Mart for these Krispy Kremes. So you gotta be focused out here, because you keep on ignoring God when God's telling you something. He gonna sooner or later let the enemy take the power and gonna take you up through there until you can call and let him know that you learned your lesson, that you heard what he said, because this is an important time in history. 2026, this is an important time in history. Do you hear me? It is an important time in history for everybody. To all high-powered spiritualists, high-powered leaders,
Krispy Kreme donuts is on the left.
whatever you want to call yourself, this is an important time for everybody. So you can't get caught up out here slipping. Before you leave your house, man, before you get out, before you put your foot on the ground, when you rise in the a.m., you need to get in alignment with spirit. You need to get in alignment with what it is that you planning on doing today. You need to say your prayers, your affirmations, or whatever. And put on that protection. When you step down, you stepping into the purpose that you just said over yourself. Carry that on so you can see the signs that God, if you out here not focusing, ain't praying, ain't doing it, you gonna miss all of the signs. But if you focus and you done prayed, you're gonna see every sign he put out there for you. You're gonna see it. You ain't gonna miss. That's all I want to say. You ain't gonna miss. You ain't gonna miss. I just sit back and I just be watching and listening, and I'm knowing. I said this years ago. I can see beyond human eyes. I can hear beyond human ears. I can feel beyond the human. Like, if I'm sitting here telling you something and it sounds weird, off the wall, that means you need to sit down and write notes and sit and pray up on what I'm telling you. Because I'm not speaking just to be speaking, to hear myself, talk some intelligent talk or talk some spirit. I don't just be doing it. But again, are you really a leader? Are you in your purpose? Are you doing what it is that you're supposed to do for yourself? Because in order to get to the people, you got to be doing it for yourself. You have to become what it is that you want to see in the world. You have to embody all of this stuff, whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you dream, or whatever. You have to embody this. You can't just be out here saying, blah, blah, I'm this, and I do this, and you're not living it up to it in your personal life. Your personal life got to be in alignment with whatever it is that you're out there doing. If what you're doing is not aligned with your personal life, then something is not right. It's not going to be balanced. Something going to be off. Like, keep telling, I feel like I'm everybody's mama. I'm everybody's spiritual mama. I'm everybody's spiritual mama. Whether you want to like it or not, I'm everybody's spiritual mama. I need to take a picture. What is that? Flash food grocery best deals. I need to download that. Maybe get some deals on groceries. Flash. I'm up in Dash Mart at this month. What time is it? 8 o'clock? I think this, my Dash stops at 9. And I have Lataja. I have a question for you. If I wanted to work up here, what do I need to do?
Our recruiter posts everything on Indeed. So
Go on Indeed?
Yep.
Okay, so I need to just focus on Indeed?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. I thought that app was it. What is EE7? EE. He could have just put that in the basket. Oh, they not in here. He said, I'm strong. I'm gonna take it. I don't need that damn basket. I guess he got it. Dropping them people water. Now, what if that water bust? What if that water bust? And them people gotta get a water thing that's, these people could have put a thing on top over this, thing, but they didn't. Stuff. But anyway, let me carry on. Again, are you a leader? Are you really a leader? Are you really being in your purpose? Are you doing what it is that you need to do? Are you really doing God's work? Let me put my seatbelt on before I start singing. Infinity, put that seatbelt on, dear. I know you don't like wearing your seatbelt, but you gotta put the seatbelt on.
Then turn left.
But yeah, I always tell people you gotta be mindful of the people that you be with, cause baby, everybody ain't supposed to be leading. They need to be sitting their behind down, letting somebody else run their stuff. If you ain't gonna be listening to God, if you out here doing God's work. How you out here doing God's work and you ain't even listening to God? You ain't even listening to the divine spirits that he put into your path. You ignore them.
Turn right.
You ignoring them.
Turn left onto Mount Zion Road.
Man, everybody needs to be focused. I don't care. It's 2026. This is the very most important time in history. This is Black History Month. We cannot be out here ignoring the signs that God is giving. We cannot be out here, ooh, I could have went. And I'm sitting over here, wasn't paying no attention to this side. I'm over here looking at this side. But yeah, you gotta ask yourself, are you really doing God's work? Are you really doing the things that God asks you to do? Is this even your purpose? Because some people out here living through their parents, living through their other people, or living other people's dreams, or swapping, what it is called, destiny swapping other people's stuff. And I be seeing all that stuff going on, but hey, who is me to be sitting up here trying to tell grown people what to do? Can't tell grown people what to do.
Turn right onto South Lake Parkway.
Especially if they over 40, you can't tell them people what to do. Because they ain't gonna listen, they think they know everything. You gotta let God tell them how to do it and what to do, because they ain't gonna listen. They don't even listen to God. I wonder why they gotta repeat. Wonder why they repeating the same stuff over and over again. Ooh, it be hot up in this car with that heat on. Good God Almighty. I'm already sweating even more. But yeah. Man, if you ask God for something and God bring that to you, man, I'm gonna need y'all to listen. Listening, whatever it is. However it come into your life, listen. I came into somebody's life of a spiritual reason, and this person ain't even in alignment.
Interstate 75 North Ramp.
Ain't even in alignment with anything. Well, he might be in alignment with something, but he ain't in alignment with what he needs to be aligned in with, like, for real. Like, how you, a person of God, doing God's work and you don't listen. You risk yourself and other people's lives. Then you want to be mad and complaining.
Turn left to take the Interstate 75 North Ramp.
And I'm pretty sure if this person watching this live, you can comment whatever you want. You don't got to. I don't care. Because this is mine. This is me venting, asking anybody. Are you really a leader? Are you really a leader? Are you really doing what it is that you're supposed to do out here? Are you really listening to God? Are you really in tune with self? Do you even pray to yourself? Your actions speak louder than words. I don't care what nobody say. Actions speak louder than words. That's why I don't be listening to half of what people say all the doggone time, because I'm going by your words. I mean your action. Because if your actions are, if I see your actions are in alignment with your words, then baby, I'm going to be listening at you all 100% listening. If your actions are not in alignment with I'm not really finna, and you wonder why we bump heads, so I try to, what they call it, over talking, or, cause I'm already knowing. I can peek bull crap. I can peek people that's not in alignment. So I'm going to Old Dixie. Yeah, I think this might be my last order, so I can go get my mama. I know y'all can't see me, but hey, it is what it is. But I'm about to get ready to get out here so I can focus more. If you are a leader, before I get off here, if you are a person of value, if you got people dependent on you, it's time for you right now to start focusing on yourself. Focus on your mission. Protect yourself. Pay attention. Close up your aura so you are protected and you don't leave a gap to where the enemy can come in destruction. Or come in and cause destruction. Y'all get what I'm saying? You gotta stay focused out with the devil. If you ain't gonna focus on the task, and sooner you're always the devil gonna conquer you. Your mission, your task. Because you're not focused, you're not paying attention. Because you don't care about yourself. You don't care about others. You just happy and go. Let's go, and happy. Then you talk too damn much. You run your mouth. Certain stuff don't need to be said. You brag, I don't give a care. Me, I don't trust people as far as I can see them. And I'm not finna trust people with my valuable information. I'm not finna trust people with what I'm being gifted with from God. I'm not doing none of that, because I done learned. Some people gonna have to learn the hard way if they wonder why they keep starting over, wonder why they keep getting corrupt people into the organization. Because you run your mouth, people look for certain things to get in, to get what it is to bring it. Y'all better watch out for these destiny swappers. That's all I can say. People want to get in where they finna, ooh, how can I join? How can I do this? You better be tapping into them. Tap into their spirit, connect with their soul to see if they're about what they about. Or is they just hype up off of the wave of who you are and who your ancestor is, or who your people is, or who your parents was. Pay attention, y'all. I'm telling you. And that's what I'm finna say. And I'm finna radiate peace, radiate love, radiate healing, radiate good health. Because I celebrate abundant gifts. I don't know what you do. I know what I do. So how you being?